And when you've got bugs in your home, it just is amazingly frustrating. Here's the crazy thing. It's almost the middle of October. I've got little fruit flies in my house.
Yes.
I don't know how the heck that happened. I'm very fastidious, very neat, and yet we still have bugs indoors. These are the DynaTrap new indoor systems, and it is a revolutionary new way to get bugs out of your home. They're finally back in. They just came back into our inventory in both colors, by the way. We've got black or white. You simply plug them in and they take care of a problem that so many of us have. Many of you who live in southern portions of the United States, your warm weather means that you have the potential for bugs in your home all year round. So something to consider. Here's our expert. Sean Pickford is back with us once again. How are you, buddy?
Good to see you.
This uses something called sticky tech.
Yes.
But it uses a revolutionary new way of drawing the bug towards the sticky pads.
Yeah, it's all about the light, and that's what DynaTrap has perfected and how to attract those bugs. There's a certain color temperature light that fruit flies, flies, and mosquitoes are drawn to.
Okay.
We have that color temperature built in here. That's why it has a kind of bluish glow to it. They're most attracted to that color light. So when they're attracted to it, they fly into it, they go around the back, and there's a little sticky pad on the back. The little sticky pad will just slide into the unit.
But it's not a bug zapper.
No, it doesn't zap it. So this is what they do. They get on there and they get on the sticky paper. This is what it looks like. So this is 3 months worth.
So always good to put up the stills of food.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Well, let's face it, you don't want this
near your food.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why we plug them in our kitchens, our dining rooms, all right, family rooms, especially anywhere near a trash can. These are ideal. They're made for indoor use. You plug them in, let them work. This is the results. You get 3 of these sticky pads with each one, all right? Check them every now and then. You should get at least 2 months out of them, 3 months. This time of year, we're not seeing as many flies here on the East Coast because it's getting a little colder, but there are still a lot of them out there. If you live in the warmer climates, those bugs don't go away. They're around year round.
Year round. We have 2 different color choices. We've got black and white, and that's the actual housing of the unit. They are attractive, and they only take up one of the electrical outlets on a 2-outlet system. So you can still use your vacuum cleaners, etc. And the key is you plug them in and just leave them go.
That's it. So all you're going to do is the little sticky pads here, they have a little face on them. All you're going to do is peel this off. So when you peel this off, and then the light in it warms this up and it becomes really tacky. So once they land on here, they're not done getting off. So that's the beauty of it. They land on there. You take this card out, toss it in the trash can, put a new one in. It just slides into the back. So this is what it looks like from the back.
Okay.
There's that UV bulb that we have in there that creates that color light. There's the sticky pad that's inserted in there. You can see it slides right in. There's little arrows show you what direction. That's all you have to do is check this every now and then.
For me, I personally will not use sprays in my home.
Yeah, I don't like the pesticides and that kind of stuff.
I've got pets.
No.
We've got 5 dogs. I don't want to spray those types of chemicals. With this, by the way, the operational cost is minimal. I mean, it's just
it's pennies a day. Right. So, I mean, you can see when you plug this guy in, you don't have to plug it into the bottom outlet. You can put it in the top outlet.
There's no odor.
There's no odor.
It doesn't make any noise at all.
There's 0 noise.
Yep.
So, but they do work. That's the beauty of it. You plug them in, and when you look in the sticky pad and you realize, wow, we got some bugs in here. Things that aren't landing on your food, that aren't bothering your kids and your pets, it's awesome. We tested it for fruit flies, and mosquitoes. They're the ones that normally are around your kitchen, around your trash, in your dining room area. So they're the ones that we attract and capture. That's why we developed the light for them. If you've bought our outdoor DynaTraps and know how well they work, same great results with this here.
Revolutionary piece of equipment that changes the way we feel about our outdoor space. Now this gives us back our indoor space. We're under $20. They finally came back into our inventory. More just arrived in both the color choices of the black, or over here we've got the white. Shipping and handling is $5.50. You buy it, you're going to get 3 of the sticky pads, and that should last, we say, a month per pad.
Right.
Okay.
But, I mean, check them and see. If you don't have a lot on there, you can go to the next month before you switch them out.
And we do have the replacement pads.
Yeah, we have.
And the pads are affordably priced.
Right.
You get 6 of those for $11 and change.
Yeah, so we do have, for the people that purchase the first or second time around, we do have them back in stock. So
the white has been the most popular. If I have fruit flies in the kitchen, should I put this in the kitchen?
Yeah, that's the whole idea. So as close to you can put it where those fruit flies are, put
where the source is? Okay.
So, I mean, you saw it in the video where you have it maybe a trash can in the garage. They're going to be attracted to the odors in the trash can. If you have an outlet there, plug it in there.
Okay.
So it can be the kitchen, it can be the office, could be a bedroom, anywhere where you're being annoyed by those pests. The fruit flies, the flies, and the mosquitoes, plug it in. I mean, we have two plugged in the kitchen back here.
Yeah, you wouldn't need two. We have two because we have two color choices.
They look beautiful no matter where they're plugged in. They do act as a night light, so they give you a little light. But the whole idea is that light attracts those pests. They get stuck on that sticky card, and they do not leave.
I know it's a breakfast show, pardon, but that's the type of results that we saw after a relatively short period of time.
You don't want that flying around when you're making your omelet or you're having your cereal or you're trying to get the kids off to school. So plug these in, let them work. They'll work. You don't have to do anything but just check the pads every now and then.
And I got to tell you, some of these little guys are small enough where even my window screen wouldn't have caught them.
Right. Well, that's just it. So, I mean, especially the fruit flies, they're really small. So as soon as you leave that fruit out for a day or two, they come out of nowhere.
Right.
So this is a great way to attract them, capture them, and be done with them.
Over 700 ordered again this morning. And I know that we're in the middle of October, and we are talking about gift giving.
Right.
We're 5 weeks away from Thanksgiving. Yesterday, 10 weeks till Christmas.
I know. Are you ready?
No. And that creates stress. So, think about those unusual gifts sometimes. You have people on your list, just like I do, we all do, that you kind of think are tough to shop for?
Well, I got relatives that live in warmer climates. Those bugs don't go away. They're around year-round. Yeah, us in the Northeast here, we may not see as many fruit flies. I still get flies in the winter.
Right.
All right. I don't get the mosquitoes, but I get the flies. We get the fruit flies. So there's still a great way to use it around your house. They're awesome. Housewarming gift, something where you say, oh, they got everything. Maybe someone has a vacation home.
Okay.
You can put this in your RV as well. So, I mean,
that's not a bad
the beauty.
idea.
You can plug it in all different places.
Kelly and I travel with my motor coach. My wife doesn't like to fly. That door to that motor coach is open all the time.
Right. So this would be perfect.
That's not a bad idea. I hadn't even thought about that. Price tag $19.98.
You can't beat it.
Shipping and handling $5.50. We'll get it to you quickly, but both colors are back in stock. And the nice thing is, this bulb will last you months and months and months. We're looking at a good year.
Several thousand hours out of
Yep.
what it is. So plug it in, let it go, let it work. That's the beauty of it. I mean, you're not using much electricity, so of all our DynaTrap things, we make them as efficient as they can running, but also as effective as they can be. That's why we choose the color, temperature, and light that has a bluer glow to it. Now, if you put your hand up top here,
there's no heat.
Right. That's the beauty of it. It's all about attracting with the glow. A little bit of heat there is, warms a little bit of sticky pad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nothing.
That's all.
I mean, this is absolutely cool to the touch.
Right.
So it's actually the color of the light, the wavelength of the light that draws their attention?
The color, temperature in degrees Kelvin. It's a special temperature. That's why they sell those yellow lights at the home stores. Yellow doesn't attract pests. We're trying to attract them all here so they're not around you. We have the specific color temperature that they're most attracted to.
That's good. There's a science. These guys know it.
Yep.
Over 1,200 ordered again just this morning. Sean, thank you.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure. We've got more. Katie's standing by already with our next guest. Katie, what do you have?
Coming up in a little bit, we have got a fantastic gift idea from our friends at L'Occitane. They have taken two of the customer really favorite lines, both the shea butter that I have in my hand and then the almond, brought it together in a best of kit.